and welcome to another video. Today is my December reading wrap-up, the last wrap-up of 2016. 2016, you've been a bitch, like, goodbye 2016, like, nobody likes you, see you later. So I am wrapping up the books that I read this month, and I actually read quite a few books this month, so I'm gonna get right into it. I started a series this month, you know I love doing it every month, and that was the Gatekeeper Saga by Eva Polar. Gatekeeper's Sons, which is this one, then it's Gatekeeper's Challenge, which is this one, then Gatekeeper's Daughters, this one, which I'm really love. In fact, I think Gatekeeper Daughter might be my favourite, or Gatekeeper's Challenge, I don't know, they were both fantastic. This is basically about a girl who's in a coma and she meets two guys in the dream world that turn out to be Greek gods, and she's literally thrown into the world of Greek gods, and it's really fantastic, especially for somebody who loves mythology novels and YA based on mythology. It was a really enjoyable read for me. I found it really easy and quick just to read, and it was really enjoyable, and it was the perfect thing to read over Christmas when I was really busy and wanted just something light and airy to read, and that's what this was. There's so many dark twists in here too, which I really love. So yes, anything Eva Polar is great for me. I want to get this book over with because I absolutely hated it, and that was The Fate of the Tearling by Erica Johansson, the last book in the Tearling trilogy, which I loved the first two books like massively, to the point where it was most probably was my favourite series of all time. Then I read the final book in this trilogy and I loved the first 70%. The last 30% was so awful that I had to rate it 2-star. Like, if you want to know why, go and look at my Goodreads page, which is linked down below, but I don't really want to go into too much detail because I don't want to spoil the series for you. But I don't want to discourage you from reading it because, like I said, it might be the perfect ending for you guys, but the way that the author wrote this ending for me is so like taboo, don't do it, and she did it. So yeah, not so good, unfortunately. I was really sad about that because I literally love this series. As you know, I had a big book haul and I read some of the books that I bought, and that was Burning Glass by Catherine Prudy, which I love, and this one I gave like a 5-star, I think was the only 5-star I gave this month. It was just fantastic. This kind of like European, like empirist kind of feeling in this fantasy world about this girl who's an aurora seer and can see people's emotions and feel people's emotions, and she's used in the royal family to kind of protect them by looking at other people's emotions and seeing if anyone's a threat, and it's just really great. Loads of court intrigue. 7 Black Diamonds by Melissa Marr, one that I actually didn't enjoy as much, to be honest, which was such a shame. It's kind of about fae, and it was like mixed in with the kind of futuristic world, but I didn't like the way it was kind of done. There was some really enjoyable bits, and I really liked the way the magic was kind of described, but apart from that, like, I feel like the book was there's too much was going on, too many characters from too many point of views. I like the fact that each of them represented an element. That was something I really enjoyed, but apart from that, like, the writing style I found really difficult to get into, really difficult. So yeah, I don't know, I might check out the sequel, but I might not. And Of Fire and Stars by Audrey Colehurst, which was incredible, about a princess who is betrothed to be marrying a prince to unite the kingdoms, but when she gets there she falls in love with his sister, the princess. So there is this LGBTQ+ relationship being represented in here with these two lesbians, and it was just absolutely fantastic. It's all about falling in love, like, no matter, like, it's not about gender, and it's like not about sexuality, it's just about falling in love, and I just loved it. And also the magic affinities in here I absolutely loved. This was like a 4.5-star for me, so I recommend you guys go and check this out for sure. It was so enjoyable. Another one I'm going to recommend is 2 mermaid books I read this month. The first one was Updrift, which was a reread, and this one was by Erin Stevens, which again, I just love this YA paranormal mermaid read. So romantic, so upbeat, so action-packed, and very quite mysterious too. There's a bit of like a crime, kind of underlying crime theme kind of going on in here. And then Merch Armor by Amy Bierce, again, which I really enjoy. This is a middle grade YA, the sequel to Fairy Keeper, which I loved back in the day when I read it. Just 2 really good solid mermaid reads. Like, you don't normally read YA mermaid reads, but when you do, you read them at the same month apparently, and they were both brilliant. So I mean, I love Updrift. It's the second time I've read it in preparation for Breakwater, so yes, Merch Armor, Updrift, fantastic reads. I hope you guys check these out, because if you want a mermaid read and there's not lots around, then you should definitely check that out. Shapeshifter read that I read was Shadowed Strength by Wendy L. Wilson. You all know I love this. It's again got this crime underlay feel, but about a girl who gets attacked by this sexual predator, and an animal comes out of the forest and saves the day, and it turns out that there's shapeshifters, and this guy, she has a bit of a stalker, and he wants to basically just have his way with her. It's horrible, but she's being protected, and then a massive truth bomb is dropped at the end of the book that I'm like, oh my god, like, really? I need book 2 and 3 and the prequel. Okay, and last but not least, I read Dark Energy by Robinson Wells, which again, it was like a really interesting start, but I feel like it fell a bit flat. What I do really like is the cultural impact that this book has in here. Like, there's massive culture aspects in this book, and actually really true aspects, as the author did a lot of research. So I really like it, but also like didn't like it as well at the same time, so I definitely give it like a bit of a 3-star. So, but it was enjoyable. Like, it was a really quick, fun read for me, and I feel like it was just what I needed to kind of break up all these fantasy stories. It was a bit of futuristic sci-fi, so yes, and I enjoyed it too. So there you have it. Sorry I rushed this video. My camera is flashing red, so I really want to get this done. I'm not really home much at the moment during the Christmas break, so I'm trying to get this in as much as I can. So yeah, I'm just trying to get this video done as quickly as I can. and I hope you guys had an amazing holiday. Stay tuned for my upcoming videos. I'm going to be doing lots of goals for 2017, looking back at my goals from 2016 and all that good stuff. So stay tuned for that, and I will speak to you all again very soon. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.